Smile, you're on camera. Say cheese. Oh, Running Water and Leo and Benjamin, if you're still here, how you doing? Hope you're living well. It is time. And you probably want to chat. That's not going to work. Just for you, Leo, we went a little early.
Are we back to the
You're quiet.
already?
Is it not?
The names. No, I guess not.
No.
Leo, did you just change your freaking name again? I can't keep up with Leo's names.
Well, only the first three matter, really.
Yeah, we're on time. Feels good for me.
We're still not on time because we were early, so that's not on time. Right? Technically?
Oh, technically.
Well, hello to you, Dave, Kenny. But yeah, had everything actually ready to go early, so here we are on time. We're going to talk about some pretty cool fish. We each picked some fish that we want to talk about, or at least show off.
Yeah. I always have fish that I want or think are cool, so, or have had already and think are cool. But what I try and do, and I assume you do the same, we've talked about this, we do try and pick things that are in stock places, because why would we say all these great things about a fish and be like, but you can't get them anywhere, so good luck.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I know, he doesn't care as much as I do.
If it is in stock, great. If not, I still want to show cool fish. Time to get a coal machine. I have 1 million endlers and no idea what to do with them.
Don't get endlers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Get some cichlids.
That just came out.
Or some catfish.
You know what? Get some frogs. Get some garter snakes. You know? Garter snakes will take care of that problem.
CRP, CR fish, I should say. Or CRP-ish.
Why does everything look so weird to me today? I don't know. It's just me.
I think somebody mentioned that they're back to the handles.
Me.
As Benjamin says.
I mentioned
YouTube
it. Oh.
Putting the handles.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then because Leo's name was very different. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? But some people's are the same. So it's.
My mic is quiet.
Thank you, little baby Jesus. Thank you for that.
Mine might be quiet.
That makes me very happy.
I see the knob is turned.
She's still fighting it.
Way down for some reason.
I did not touch the knob. Get guppies instead. Yeah, get guppies instead.
Now I'm going to be really loud.
I'd rather have 400 endlers than 400 guppies.
Endlers are guppies.
I knew that was going to... I knew someone was going to say it. I just should have thought it was going to be you. What's up, everyone?
So why don't you talk about the new fish you got?
Oh, yeah.
We can start with that.
So I really miss having cichlids, and I know I had the Bolivians and I had the electric blue acara, but a fish that I've wanted to keep for many years and I've never kept, and I didn't keep it for a really embarrassing for me reason, because I am the queen of you can't judge a fish by its reputation most of the time, and Nicaraguan cichlids. So They have been one on my list for many years, and I finally got some. There is a very nice gentleman named Anthony, and I found him on Band, so everybody die of shock. So I found him on Band, and he had a group. He was looking to get rid of a few to kind of thin the herd, which I can totally understand. And he ended up giving me 4 for $20, which is a steal. They're not super expensive fish, but these guys have good size, and you can already sex them. So I'm really excited. I don't want to say I hope to spawn them, but I think I'd like to spawn them at least a couple times because they're flippin' beautiful. Females are almost prettier than males. Males get a nice little nuchal hump, which I'm a big fan of. They remind me a lot. Their shape like a lot of Gymnogeophagus. They're Central American cichlids. They actually come from a lake, and yeah, look at that fish. I don't know if any of y'all have kept them, any experience with them, but I'm really excited. They've been very chill so far. I can't make any real assessment because I've had them for
And they're only
a
like
week.
3 inches.
They're like, the biggest one is 5 inches and it's a female. And she's really chill. Like, she doesn't care at all. I think it really, eventually what I want to do is put them in the 125. I would have like a South American tank again in the 125 because I think that just always looks so pretty. I don't know if you had plans for it, but
Apparently doesn't matter if I did.
okay. Well, I feel like these guys would look very, very nice in a nice little South Central American tank. 125 is a good size. I'll probably end up, if they pair off, it's going to get a little weird because I heard that is when they have the most issues. Like most cichlids, they just get a little ornery when it comes time to spawning. So we'll see. But we got a ways to go there. But I'm excited about them. They have personality. I walk up to the tank and they come greet me. They want food. They beg for food. They jump in my hand. Like, I just want cichlids because of that. That interaction with fish is what makes me love fish. It got me really excited to have fish like that again. That whole tank is so bold. None of them are nervous at all.
How many cichlids are in there now? 4
Too
species?
Many. Yeah, 4 species. So they're all young. 2 keyhole cichlids, 2 electric blue acara, 2 Bolivian rams, and 4 Nicaraguans. So it's a 40 breeder. It's fine. Like I said, they're gonna go into the 125 eventually, or a larger tank. But right now they're fine. Everybody gets along. Everybody gets to food just fine. Cichlids will be cichlids, and I feel like they're all pretty evenly yoked. What's funny is the only one that I've seen kind of flare up a couple times is the teeniest little keyhole cichlid, and it's so funny because I've never even seen a keyhole cichlid like look sideways at anything, but it made me laugh. It might just be because he's small and intimidated, but nobody was bothering him, so I don't know what his problem was.
Leo, I think it's fair to say that in general, Central American cichlids are meaner than, or more aggressive.
Yeah,
than South American cichlids.
I think what comes along with the centrals is a lot of them are very large in size. Like these guys, I have read many things, but the most common report of size in captivity, at least, is like 6-7 inches. Like, give me a break. I've had electric blue acara that big, so that is not that big. Like, yes, Nicaragua is Central America. That is correct, and Nicaraguans are Central American cichlids. They're very prolific, like many Central Americans are. So that is either going to be, like I said, it'd be nice to do a couple times, but I don't know if long term I'd keep a male and female together. It sounds like a dedicated tank situation that I don't want to get involved in.
Leo wants to know if there's any way to get his hairy puffer to eat more shrimp than, I'm assuming, snails. The only thing you could do is try to starve it. If it doesn't like shrimp, it doesn't like shrimp.
Feed it snails. You can get snails anywhere. I've
If you
got a whole bunch of
really
bladder snails. You want them?
wanted to eat snails or shrimp, then you got to take all the snails out.
I just prefer snails, and it's so easy. Just overfeed like a 20-gallon tank of some whatever random fish with snails, and you'll get tons of snails. Don't overfeed too much that you like, but feed it heavy. Snails will be there.
Benjamin says, "Thank you, Chelsea, for the water slapping advice on my African butterfly fish. He caught on quickly."
They are very smart little predators, and once they realize something's shaking the top of the water, they come running. I'm glad it worked because I've heard they can be finicky eaters, and I never had a problem with mine eating. But I like we've said this before, I also like to throw things at the water because it's fun, and the fish get all excited. So I do hurl things a lot of the time.
Kenny says, "I have a hard time saying no to the big ugly dudes from Central America." And then Curtis says, "Yep, Kenny can't say no to dudes."
I love it. I love that dynamic. Yeah, I can say no. That's the funny thing, Kenny. There are some cool centrals, but for the most part, I'm not into like the big monsters. I do just love a big cichlid though because of the personality. But these Nicaraguans are probably the most colorful fish I've ever been drawn to. Honestly, I don't think I've ever liked a fish that had more color than these guys. But I love the shape of their body and their heads. That has a lot to do with it. They look like a cara to me. So
Lisa, hello. Plush possum. Oh, man.
right.
Back to the handles.
God, I knew it. So annoying. I miss my jaguar. Yeah, jags are a little too big for me, but I know I can see why people would love them. They do have tons of personality.
I love green terrors, but I'd probably never keep one.
Yeah, green terrors are very cool. Very pretty fish. I've said this many times, but I was sold green terrors 3 times as blue acara, just standard blue acara. And then I got wise quickly on exactly what to look for, and they tried it again, and I was like, oh no, not this time, my friend. Fool me 3 times. Yeah, no, thank you. But those males get pretty significant nuchal humps too. I like that.
Or I just talk about the Haitiensis cichlid, which I would definitely never keep, but I really love those guys.
Oh, those are all right.
Are Mustache Danio better than Giant Danio? I would
Depends.
say 100% yes.
I mean, to some people, I'm sure it would. They love a giant Danio. To me, neither. But I would take the mustache over the giants.
And who doesn't love a good mustache? About a minute of dead air there before I said that. That's kind of weird.
Testing.
Curtis says, I've really been getting into dwarf cichlids. There's so many cool dwarf cichlids.
It really expands your options quite a bit, especially for community tanks. I don't know if you're specifically referencing Epistogramma, because I feel like they make up such a large portion of the dwarf cichlid faction, but Laticara, all different types of Acara, Theri are really cool. It's just so many options, and you can keep them in relatively small tanks. Like a 75 for a community of cichlids is relatively small, but it works really well with that size fish.
Dan of Zen says, I like the rainbow cichlid, pretty chill fish, and doesn't back down either.
So I don't know if you, I kept a lot of those and I spawned them for a long time. Another Central American, it's beautiful, great size. However, I will say this about them. If they pair up and start spawning in a community tank like mine did, they had the entire tank pushed into the corner for a very, like, I didn't, and I couldn't at that point in time. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. You guys are going to have to just be, and because they will breed nonstop. They maybe take a week between spawns, but they're gorgeous fish. And not to be like whatever, but mine were particularly beautiful. I see some at the stores all over the place, and I feel like maybe they're being mass bred or something. They just look so different than mine looked, and I really had a great batch of them going for years.
Isn't it crazy how Apistos are so hard to breed, but pelvic achromis are easy? You just add water. You can do that with some Apistos too.
Pelvic achromis aren't all easy to breed. There are more difficult pelvic achromis, but you're talking about like a standard crebensis, then yeah, they literally.
I say it's pretty even. There's easy Apistos, there's easy pelvic achromis. There's hard ones of each as well.
I've never spawned an Epistogramma ever. It's crazy to me. I think about it, I'm like, man, that's weird. I've kept a lot, but I've never spawned them. Weird.
Mike Fishing Barn, hello. Hope you're doing well.
I'm really jealous of all you people at pizza on Mondays because we just can't do it. All of our pizza places are closed on Mondays.
Curtis says, I just seen the Nanicara Anomala GoldenEye cichlid, and I really think I may get some. Cool. Yep.
May I suggest, and I perhaps have already suggested, so sorry, but the Dorsigera, Laticara Dorsigera, the red breast cichlid, you cannot go wrong with those little guys.
Leo wants to know what's the easy Apistos, Cockatoides, McMasteri.
The really pretty ones.
Borellii.
Yeah, there's a lot of really pretty ones.
All the ones you see for sale all the time, they're for sale because they're easy to spawn.
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of Benshai hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Not a Personata readily available at the store. I love the Personata.
When feeding shrimp that I bought at a grocery store, does it matter if they're pre-cooked or is raw better?
Oh, it can't be pre-cooked. A lot of fish can't break that down. It has to be raw. They can do some like lightly blanched vegetables and like lightly steamed, but you don't ever want to like cook food for fish. It's raw is the way to give it to them. Fresh.
Leo says I had McMasteri and nothing.
Yeah, I never tried.
Well, remember, people will fight about this, but Apistos, they have to like each other. You just can't buy a male and female and throw them in a tank and expect them to spawn. This is why when I do it, I buy 6 of them. I let them grow up and I let them pair off naturally. There's certainly now people will argue because they'll be like, "Well, I bought a pair and they spawned." Well, congratulations, they liked each other, but you got
lucky.
It's not guaranteed.
I do think you're right about that. I think that has a lot to do with it. Some of mine just ignored each other.
I didn't even try to spawn my McMasteri, and one day I just looked in there and there was 50 babies swimming around. So they were very easy for me. It also depends on your water. Your water might not be soft enough. If you do, like, say you have a pair in a 10-gallon and you do like a 30% water change. Do it with like half RO water
Mm.
and drop the pH a little bit.
Love my jewel cichlid, do you, Tim? To put on a show, the colors fly. Let me tell you, this very nice gentleman I got the Nicaraguans from offered me like 2 Moanda jewels, and I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No more jewels for me. I've not had good luck. They're just terrors to my tanks, and I can't. I don't have time for that. They're very pretty fish. That's why I've tried them, because they're very pretty fish. But mine have not been very kind, unfortunately.
Nancy says, I had a trio. They killed off the unwanted female and then spawned. That's usually the way it goes.
It's rough life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pistos don't play around. Agassiz is pretty. Oh, the blue flame specifically, yeah. That's the thing. I can't think of an epistogram that I'm like, ew, gross. You know, like they're all very pretty fish.
Even wild type cockatoides that have like very little color are pretty awesome.
It's just their structure, how small they are, but yet they like, it's just, they're built like true miniatures, you know?
And we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, that's
one
right.
of
We should
them.
probably get going there. Huh?
It's time.
Time is now.
Time is nay.
Yeah.
Nay. For Steenfott's Picks of the Week.
Wow. Okay.
I tried to do my Ross impression, but it didn't work out very well.
That okay? Now it's funny. Now that I know it's
all relative.
Okay, now it's funny. That just became funny.
All right, so we each picked 5 fish that we want to showcase and show off. These wheels.
Little WD-40
some you can find
on
for
them.
sale, some you can not.
Mine
it wasn't a criteria for me. I just wanted to show off some fish that I like.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. We've all pretty much kept, well, between her and I, we probably kept all these fish at least once. And so we're just gonna jump right into Chelsea's first pick.
Crenicara punctulata. So these are the giant checkerboard cichlids, and oddly enough, I've kept.
Which one do you want me to open up? The Aquarium Glasser is usually pretty.
Yeah, that they're young. See, those unfortunately are like very young. The thing about these, the giant checkerboard cichlid, is they are in fact giant.
What's up, buddy?
You're distracting me.
You got some screen time.
They're also hermaphroditic, so they can reproduce on their own, which is quite interesting. A lot of fish are, I think, shifting to that because of many reasons. An inability to find a mate a lot of the time, and they're trying to survive. I've kept most species of checkerboards. However, I have not kept these. So I've always wanted to. They actually have them right now at, oh God, I hope I don't get this wrong. I think they're at the Wet Spot.
Yes.
No, they could be at Moonlight though.
But okay, well, they're in addition, then they're at the West Spot.
Okay,
as well.
These guys are multiple places right now, apparently. I think they're very cool. I've heard their disposition is quite nice. The males get to be almost 5 inches, some of them. So I'd probably say more standard around 4 inches, and females probably around 3.5. But the females are actually prettier than the males too. You can see little hits of orange on their pelvic fins. They're really pretty fish. Like I said, I have never known a mean checkerboard cichlid, so I wouldn't imagine these guys would be any different. They're just a little bit larger, so keep that in mind, because I know a lot of people think tiny with checkerboards. These guys are not tiny. And it's just another cichlid that I feel like you don't see kept often, that I wish people would keep more. Like, I don't know, if you're going to get a convict cichlid, stop and get this instead. I just say that about anything with a convict cichlid. But yeah, they're really cool. And they're not expensive either. They're not terribly expensive. They're kind of mid-range, so I'd give them a whirl.
I think they're like $20.
Yeah,
maybe?
not terrible.
Not too shabby for a pretty rare.
Yeah, you don't see them a whole lot. That's kind of why I wish
You see
more
the smaller
people.
guys.
Yeah, you see like the Dicrosis filamentosus immaculatus regularly, but not these guys.
The punctulatum.
Punctulata.
All right, Leo, this one's for you. The Epistogramma D24, which these are darn near impossible to find. They just happen to be for sale at Moonlight Aquatics right now for $24.99.
That's a great picture.
There's many great pictures of this fish.
True.
This is the fish in the thumbnail for anyone asking.
I forgot about that.
These are not photoshopped yet. So these colors are pretty accurate, and I actually made a whole Instagram post about these the other day. So if you want to know the nuts and bolts of these species, be sure to follow me on Instagram and go check out that post. It's kind of they say this is kind of a mystery because they don't really know what it is. There hasn't been a lot of research done on it, so that's why there's no scientific name. There's no common name. These are like plecos, where where they have the L numbers, or cories that have, well, they used to before last year. Epistos have the D numbers, and so these are D24. They're supposedly either a different collection point of McMasteri or some type of spin-off of McMasteri, but still very cool. And if they are McMasteri or McMasteri adjacent, as we say around here, they wouldn't be that hard to spawn. And I'm going to tell you, you're never going to find these for $25 again. So if you're interested, I'd get them fast because they're going to sell pretty quick.
Are they
But
still there? Did you check?
I did check. They were
Okay.
there this morning, but I haven't checked this evening.
Yeah, stuff like that really, you're gonna kick yourself if you even think you want it. Just get it, and I mean that like if you can afford it, obviously, and it works into your whole what you got going on. But don't miss out on fish like this.
Yeah, if I had some Episto funds right now, I would order 6 of these, like I always do, and try to spawn them. But they're very pretty, very awesome. Go check them out. And this fish we actually talked about last week, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, we talked about this fish a lot, but I feel like it's not talked about enough still. This is Poecilicherax weitzmani. So these are, a lot of times they call them the black morpho tetra, black darter tetra. They have a lot of different common names, but they're Poecilicherax weitzmani. And these guys look like the meanest fish ever. I think they look like little sailfin piranhas, little mini sailfin piranhas. That's what they remind me of. Their spangling is out of this world. The males and the females are beautiful. However, the males definitely have that really cool, like the hinge jaw,
Dorsal fin.
underbite, like, yeah, and the big pretty fins. But they're all pretty. We actually had a group that we got for Candy, and Candy's had him for quite some time, and we had like a straggler that hung out with us for a long time, and I was really sad to see him go. I think these fish are so unique. They could fit into so many different size tanks and so many different makeups of tanks. Like, you wouldn't want to keep these with anything really larger than them. They should probably be the largest thing in your tank, but you could definitely do some smaller, like Stiphodon gobies or, shrimp or things like that. I'm sure they'd pick off a few here and there, but they're really small. We're talking like an inch fully grown. They're very, very tiny, and they're very peaceful and shy. So you want to keep a good sized group of these guys. Like, I would say if you can, 10 to 12.
I don't know if you mentioned, because I haven't been paying attention to anything you said, but these are $6.
Yeah, they're really cheap. No, I haven't mentioned the price yet.
$6 freaking.
So get yourself a group. There is a minimum order on these, I believe, which is rightfully so, because you really cannot have less than 6.
I got to interrupt you again because Nia Lee says, was at Moonlight yesterday and can say the D24s look great in person. Definitely a good buy. That is good to hear because there's no picture on their website.
Yeah, it's always frustrating with those beautiful fish with no pictures.
Okay, I won't interrupt again. That's last time.
It's fine. I'm pretty much done. I mean, you can't go wrong with these fish. Nobody keeps them. Candy's like the only one I know who's actually physically had them before. I know I've read a couple of people have kept, but these are not commonly kept. They don't come around all the time. Do not sleep on these. You have a nano tank, like a 20 gallon around there. Oh, hey there, friend.
Friendo.
Hey, hello, Danny. Not to bust you out. You're out there, in case nobody knew. Danny is
bust you out.
Danny is in the building-ish, in the virtual building.
Okay, I'm not going to spend very much time on my next pick because we've talked about this like 3 weeks in a row. But the fact that these are still for sale blows my mind.
For
Why
$20 too.
Is nobody buying these? Incredibly hard to breed, hard to find. Melanotania pygmaea.
Maybe for that reason.
Well, not everyone's a breeder.
I know, that's very true. I'm not.
And it's just
some just consume.
Whoa, what'd I do? What happened?
I have no.
There we go.
What happened?
Well, what happened? I know I've talked about these forever. They get about 2.5 inches.
Such a good size.
Probably the best dwarf-ish rainbow fish you're ever gonna find.
No one keeps these. Well, they do, but not a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these are all cool fish that people don't have. Like, come on, people.
And I know people don't like rainbow fish because of the giant foreheads,
Well,
but this is as big as that
and calm
little hump
down.
is gonna get.
It's darling. Look at that face.
It's barely even noticeable compared to like a turquoise or
that is such a
some of the other
beautiful rainbow
Melanotanias.
fish. Like, wow.
They have the hints of blue, and then when they're on fire, trying to attract the females, they turn that burnt orange, and it looks so cool. They'll do that every day. The males will spar like rainbows do. I cannot believe these haven't sold out yet. I don't know why this is all janky, but
But it is.
Anyways, I've spent the last month talking about these, and no one's buying them. So
Why doesn't someone needs to
Someone will buy 'em.
listen to him
Yeah.
about that? Because it's seriously, I'm a good lurker. It's okay because we talk in real life. It's okay. We know what she's up to. We're aware. But it's nice to see you here, Danny.
How big do they get? I don't know if you're talking about the Tetras. The Tetras get about an inch. These get about 2.5 inches.
That's such a good. That's even dwarf neon rainbows get to be like up to 3-4 inches. So these guys are like the perfect size. I'm sorry.
And the Praecox rainbows are going to develop that
For
big
sure.
forehead.
You should have seen my.
And these
biggest
guys
male.
won't. They stay streamlined. They stay torpedo shaped.
They've
kind
got
of like
the good fins too.
like a Madagascar.
I really like them.
But anyways, here's your Tetra.
Oh yeah. You're welcome to everybody in advance that I threw this guy in here, but I think they're genuinely super cool fish, and I don't see them all the time. So this is a chocolate neon tetra. This is Hyphesobricon vilme. And these guys are not as cheap as a neon or a cardinal. They're a little bit more expensive. They're like 10, 12 bucks, but such pretty fish. So if you see them in real life, the iridescence is much better. That kind of bar right above the black lateral line is a lot more bronzy brown. Like this is kind of washed. I think it's hard to take pictures of these kind of tetras, but they do have like a really pretty chocolate cast, kind of like a gold chocolate cast. I love their body shape. They remind me of emperor tetras. From what I understand, because I've actually never kept these guys. I've always wanted to, but I never have. I think when I saw them, I only found one that was healthy, and I was like, dang it, I'm not going to put myself in that hole. But I think they're super cool. I think it's nice to see technically a neon tetra that is not your typical neon tetra. I mean, there's varying types of neons, but these guys are probably my very favorite. I really, really like them, and they get a good size, so you could keep them with, some smaller cichlids or whatever. They're pretty versatile fish. I like that too. I think they're $10. These are 15. Oh, they're tank raised. That's nice.
Even better. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
I think tank raised fish should always be more expensive.
Oh, 100%. Well, not always.
They should be cheaper because we don't want you buying wild.
But here's the thing. Wild fish, you have to buy wild. You can't, you inbreed fish for too long
back and forth.
and you start to get problems. Like you really do need fresh blood. So hopefully you can find another person, but sometimes you can't, and you need to bring wild bloodlines in. I feel a lot better buying wild fish than I do buying wild reptiles. Buying wild reptiles is a whole different ballgame.
Can you send those rainbows to me? I'd pay double. Well, you'd pay like 10x in shipping.
Yeah, buddy, you just have to move here for a while and like take them back with you or
Curtis
something.
says like the big forehead on rainbow. So do I. It doesn't bother me.
too.
Normally, I don't like nuchal humps.
I do.
And technically, they're not nuchal humps, but
No,
they look like it.
they do. I love them. I think they're so
But
cool.
I'm going to take a left turn here.
Oh, that's a cheat.
It is
Cheating.
a cheat.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But I'm calling out these ocean blue Neocaridina shrimp. The bluiest of blue shrimp you're ever going to find.
Just the bluest.
If we come back and look at like some of the other blue species,
They're very solid blue.
they're dark, but still like, can we get them both in screen here? You see the blue dreams on the top left, and then the
Blue
ocean
velvets.
blues on the bottom left. I can tell a difference. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can. Obviously, the blue velvet's not as blue. The blue jellies on the top right, is that even blue?
I kind of like them though because they're kind of see through. So I like that. Yeah, the blue ocean blues are absolutely stunning. That's like.
And if you've had bad luck with shrimp, I would definitely give these guys a shot. This is buypetshrimp.com. What are these going to go for? I would recommend buying $100 for 20 of them.
That's a good deal, especially for his
60 bucks
quality
for
of
10.
shrimp, and they will look just like that.
Yeah, this is an actual photo from his aquarium, which is probably why it's blurry.
Yeah.
Takes photos like me. It's hard to take fish photos.
It is and shrimp move so spastically to catch them, it can be difficult.
And I would say my one advice to shrimp, is that real? Yeah. It's going to go against what I just said in buying it from here. But if you can get these locally bred in your water, that's always going to, and that goes with any shrimp.
Guess what we can.
Yeah. So, if you're in a club, someone has these and they're spawning them. Like when we were in Washington, Corey had these and he was spawning them. Definitely get them from someone in your water first. If you can't get them local, then check out buypetshrimp.com.
Man,
Blue, and
10
blue.
for $60 is not bad. I mean,
$6.
that's really good.
These
for
are like
those.
$20 to $30 when they first.
Oh my
when this
god!
variant
Some of them
first hit,
still hold like a $15 and up price point. Like it depends on where you
depending
get
on where you're
them.
buying them from. Yeah. All right, more Tetras.
More Tetras. I just run my mouth about the same Tetras over and over. This is Hyphesobricon margite, and these photos are not messed with at all. These are absolutely realistic photos of what you will get. You can tell what I like with Tetras, the body shape. I like that kind of stocky, short finned, kind of sharky looking with like a piranha-ish face. That's what I go for with Tetras. I've actually kept these guys, and not only are they stunningly gorgeous and beautiful, and you catch different colors every single time you look at them, they're always flashing something different. They are like some of the most peaceful Tetra I have ever kept. They were so kind to everybody in the tanks that they were in, and I really didn't expect that just based on I thought they'd be more like Emperor Tetras and I'd have to keep an eye on them, but I mean, I did keep an eye on them and they were great. And I think they're like $12. They're middle of the road. They're not one of those crazy expensive Tetras that are, people just go, no way in hell.
Sutton Road Aquatics says, I got these Tetras. Stunning.
Yeah, they really, really are pretty. And like I said, great disposition. Not common with that body type. Normally not associated with being super sweet, but these guys are great. And I think they go really well in a lot of different
They
tanks.
almost remind me of like a Lapis Tetra.
Yeah, they are
maybe?
very similar to Lapis Tetra. Pretty much just different colors. Like you get more of the purple, pink, blue, red here, where with the Lapis you're like yellow, green, blue. But they're very similar. And the Lapis are super. I almost put those in there. They're super calm and nice too. But these guys are really underkept. I keep asking people, people that I think might be Tetra people. Oh, have you ever kept Margite? Everybody says no. No one's ever. I'm like, how are we not keeping these fish? They're $12. Like.
This is why this is going to be a regular thing we do every week now, showcase some fish, because even like I'll come across a fish and be like, I didn't know that existed. That thing's super awesome.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know. This is not Moonlight Aquatics.
They really are that blue, Danny. Yes.
Danny. But yes,
They are that blue.
They are the bluiest.
We got some. They're gorgeous.
They used to have these at Moonlight Aquatics. I don't know if they still do. I haven't checked.
What are you talking about, Margite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have them?
I can't remember if they were at, and yes, they are at Moonlight right now. That's where I saw them. They're at Moonlight. Yep. Because I do like to make sure you guys can get these, because I get very frustrated when I hear about cool fish that I can't buy.
See, when I hear about cool fish I can't buy, it just goes on the list.
Okay, but I have a list that's way too long, so.
I don't believe that.
Okay. You don't think so?
I don't think it's so long that you're gonna forget. Like, ooh, I want that fish.
What is happening here?
He just wants attention.
He wants.
I'm shifting gears again and going with a catfish.
It's weird.
Paratrophius dubuai. And I've actually kept these before, and here is my video from 6 years ago.
Shameless self-plug.
They're
Look at
watching
that.
my live stream.
On your video on your live stream. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to get copyrighted. I can do better than a picture. Oh, get this clown off the screen.
Okay.
There we go. So, if you've all kept, like, this is considered a glass catfish, which I don't consider it glass because you can't see through it.
I know, it's kind of, a little bit.
But if you've ever seen a glass catfish or kept them, they stay in groups and they stay in one spot and they just kind of sit there and shimmer in one spot. These guys are way more active, and you saw two scientific names pop up there because there's two species that are very similar, and right now I'm explaining the difference between the two. So if you want to know the difference, go watch the video. See the multiple names again. Obviously, way more active than your standard glass catfish, and they're not as, see the zebra pleco there? Lore Twins is? Yeah. Anyways, they're not as delicate as a glass catfish. They're way more hardy. They're going to be way more expensive, usually around $20 to $25 now, I think. So you can see there's quite a few in this tank. Back when I had all these, I want to say they were only like 10 or 12 bucks each. So, inflation, it's great. Also very hard to focus on them because they move so fast. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these and they look blurry. It's because they are. But I love these guys. They're super active. I'm not doing them any justice by keeping them in a 40-gallon. They would love a 4-foot footprint so they can really just stretch their legs or fins, if you will. But as you can see, super active. They remind me. One of the reasons I love these is because they remind me of a Pictus catfish. If you've ever kept those, they're super active, highly food motivated. Same with these guys, except they don't get 8-9 inches, and they also don't eat everything like a Pictus catfish. So pretty cool. I love them. Go get them. I don't know where they're available right now, so you'll have to do that part on your own. But I'm pretty sure they're at the West Spot.
Oh, Sparky Girl got pygmy rainbows from Moonlight and says she really enjoys them. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but they.
I was going to your next one, and I'll bring up chat right now. What's up?
They are so pretty. I love them. They're in a 29 gallon now, but I plan for them to be in a 40 or 50. Oh, see that works well for smaller rainbows.
Those glass cats would be great for a rainbow fish tank. I agree.
They're too fast for me.
Sparky Girl. Oh, that's Tiffany White.
Oh, god dang it.
Yep.
Act like I don't even know you, Tiffany. Jeez.
Oh, Sparky Girl.
I was like, someone new, and then I forgot. Yeah, Danny, you would need to farm out the work. you poor thing. You have so much to do. I know. I've been there.
New York Sports 2883 buying a trio of Everglades pygmy sunfish for 14 cube from Jonah's Aquarium.
Nice.
There you go.
They're very cool fish to keep. Love them.
And Dennis gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks,
we appreciate
Dennis.
it. Means a lot to us.
This show I watched, The Mighty Boosh, there's this episode where they say this guy, Dennis, is named Dennis, and I always want to say that when I first Dennis. I love it. Okay, this is Invictus Parawa. This is the scratched carry Tetra, the newish described Tetra. Again, I feel very boring. I picked basically the same shaped fish with different coloration pretty much, but these are really cool. Apparently Corey didn't even mean to spawn them, but he spawned them. I was so happy.
If he can spawn them, I mean, talk about an easy fish to spawn.
I was so happy yet annoyed because I remember he released that video, and the day before I almost sent him a message. I was like, what have these guys done for you yet? And of course they'd done something when he was not even there. But they're just super cool. I don't often see those types of horizontal striping. And yes, it's more like splotches. It's single scales. But it does form. It does look like they just got a big scratch on their side, but in the coolest way. They're really, really pretty. I've seen them now in real life multiple times. Luke from our president of the Sacramento Aquarium Society, we were over at his house and he had some that he got from Lee's feed. And then we were actually at Lee's feed and I got to see even more. And I think they're super cool. I really want them. I plan on keeping them at some point. I don't think for a newly described or a newer described Tetra, $20 is that bad. We were actually...
You can get them younger for cheaper.
Yeah.
Some places.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are...
Probably larger, maybe. 1 to 1.5 inches. Yeah.
I think
that's pretty large for...
Somewhere else for a little bit cheaper, but they're smaller.
Yeah. They're really, really cool fish. I just think it's fun to keep things that are kind of new to the scene, even stuff that maybe has been seen sporadically throughout the years, but is only newly described. Tight. But I love those little mean faces, those little upturned mouths.
And say the scientific name again.
Invictus Parawa.
Parawa.
Yeah. That's just a scratched Tetra. So they're just super
what happened
cool.
to Lisa?
Lisa? Where?
Jody, I think Leslie. I think I just tried too hard, but I spent a small fortune and just broke my heart that they never survived.
What did I miss?
Sorry to call you Lisa, I meant Leslie. And into the future, Arcus 1.21 gigawatts, even though that's 1.61, whatever. Bruce, Fishcapades, and Greg Guppy Guy. Welcome to membership. We will be streaming for the members after this stream.
You're an old Greg fan? I'm old Greg.
Oh, I guess it's up to me now. My turn. And I'm talking about these cool little livebearers. Giardanius metallicus. I did not say that right, obviously. Let's just call them the black chin livebearer because that's their name in real life. This is a great species if you're looking for a livebearer that's not a guppy or an endler and want something different that can also go in an unheated aquarium. What's up, buddy?
I know what you want. I know. He's impatient.
See ya. I've kept these once in my fish keeping career, and I just love the black chin. and the silver body with hints of stripes on them. They're super hardy, easy to care for it. The temperature here, this thing about seriously fish is they say everything needs to be
I
adhered,
have
but they
never
can go.
seen anything say anything but 72 to 81 on every
Yeah.
single effing fish on this entire website. That's so funny you say that. And it's always 6.5 to 8, the pH. Always.
So they
Never
got the little
changes.
black chin, the little black gonopodium, and it's just a really fun fish to keep. As you can see, they're found in streams, ponds, and ditches where the common water is commonly stagnant. So very forgiving of water parameters.
Yeah.
And
Depending on where they've been raised.
just a cool alternative to some of your more common livebearers, and they're usually under $10 each. You can. This is a fish that if you have at a club auction, you can get like a bag of 8 for like $1. Corey did have these at some point. He's had these multiple times since I've known him. So it's one of those ones where you keep it for a year, and you're like, oh, cool, that's cool, and now I'm going to try something new. But yeah, pretty awesome fish. Go check them out. And I believe that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there you go.
There you have it, folks. That's all for now. Well, not of this live stream, but of those. So go buy them because those are a really cool fish, and you can get a discount. And it's a win-win. You have cool fish, and not a lot of people keep. Because I think that whole list of fish was a comprehensive list of uncommon but not rare fish. You know what I mean? They're not hard to find necessarily. They're just not kept. Whoa.
Girardinus.
Is it Gerard? Or Gerard?
Gary said no. Corey had chocolate marble mollies. He's had those, and he's had just about every livebearer you could
Didn't
imagine.
he just have the black chin livebearers? Not that long
I think
ago?
it was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, I remember when he had them. I saw them, so I know he had them.
Did you do a video with Rachel O'Leary about bichers years ago? Yep.
Bicher.
Sure did.
Sure.
I think
Sure.
that might be our one and only collab. Oh, she was on a live stream or two. But as far as videos, yep. Sure did. Sure. Mountaintop Puffer Keeper. We've got an update on the book. Hey, all. Got the draft copy of my hard book cover. Printed. Better than expected. Should be out by the end of the week.
Oh, shit.
Where can we buy it? How
Yeah.
much is it going to be?
All those things.
And are you going to autograph it?
I would hope so.
People love when authors autograph their books.
I think it should be autographed.
Jody, oh yeah, Leslie. I forgot Leslie's struggle with shrimp.
Oh,
Jody says, if you want to try again, I'll send you some shrimp. My gift to you.
shrimps. Scrimp.
Jody, you're going to go out of business so fast, giving everything away.
My last fish reminds you of a Gary Langai rainbow. Really? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I could see it. The coloration, you mean? Obviously not the composition, but
Melanotania Gary Langer.
there's an E in there, but
they don't find
yeah,
it.
I know. Yeah. No, you're right. Color and the striations for sure. Because that's really what those are.
They're scratched. They're
Mhm.
both scratched.
They got.
There is
Yeah,
the
that is
Gary
similar. Though. You're
Langai
very, very correct on that.
and the scratch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Scratchy.
They also have a really cool name, so
I'm glad that this is updated. We used to have these as 3 inches, and I was like, I had some of those that are giants. And he's like, well, Gary Lang says they only get 3 inches.
You
So
know
I'm
what
like,
I
well,
think?
I don't think Gary Lang knows what 3 inches is.
bold statement. I think most rainbow fish are undersized as far as what they can get to. I feel like I've been told so many times they get, and I'm like, I've had bigger ones than that. So
I had these with my Mabu puffer in a 240 gallon, and I had to show Dan the video. I'm like, well, these are not 3-inch rainbows. And he's like, no, you are right. I'm like, yep. Gary Lang's wrong again. Just kidding. No, I'm going to get the Gary Lang hate mail.
Doesn't everybody get that?
Yeah.
Isn't that quite common?
Oh, now there's 2 people that I get hate mail from.
Yay.
Oh, yeah. Where can we find the book? No need to complicate it. I figure it's looking like winner is Mountaintop Puffer Keeper's Freshwater Puffer Fish Handbook.
Man, I like that. It's a mouthful.
Did he say where to get it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
No, I
Oh.
said, yeah, where? Like, where is it? Where did he say it? Did he say it? I don't think so.
It's kind of a fun process to self-publish. And you can say I'm an author. I have a published book, even though
Mm-hmm.
I published it myself.
Who cares?
Jeff Kane sending 10 memberships.
goodness,
Holy smokes. Thank you so
Jeffrey.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Who got him? Who got him? I don't know who the hell any of these people are except for Skipper's Aquarium.
Mickham says, Bob, I'm in Europe, but if you can send me the, and you're in, don't say it, Sweden. Pygmy rainbows. I can probably send you some Pistogramma rosettii juvies. Spawned 2 days after new mail arrived from Czech.
Ooh, they're from Czech.
Czech
nice.
has the best.
They
epistos.
have such nice, very, very nice.
Very nice epistos.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, if I was still in Washington State, I might try it, but they would have to ship to me, and then I'd have to ship to you, and I don't have anywhere right now to keep them in between them getting shipped to me and getting shipped to you. Plus, we're coming up on the holidays around here, and that's the worst time to ship.
It's not off the table. It's just probably not a good time.
And I have no idea how to ship fish internationally.
Oh my God, that scares me.
I
mean, if it moves as quickly as it moves here, you pretty much, I would think, do the same thing. Like you have to look at the weather, but I mean.
Well, it'd have to be air cargo.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying is there's no other option. It just has to go and get there. Just like everything has to go and get there when it's a day
I
or
probably
two.
wouldn't even tell them it was fish.
It can be a good or a bad thing.
You can put them in breather bags and they wouldn't even know there was water in there.
I wonder how breather bags would do on that trip. They're so thin.
Well, if they can survive 3 to 5 days priority mail, I'm sure they can survive 1 day on the plane.
No, I just hope that like the breeder bag would hold and there wouldn't be some pressure change that would like.
Jody says we ship today, but it's is the only day of the week. Do you know when you're shutting down for like the Christmas break? Sutton Road Aquatics, welcome. Wow, a natural.
Oh my God, that's always much appreciated.
El Natural. That's 16 members this stream.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
That's very nice.
Let's just throw it out there. We don't generally talk about fish in the member stream because we don't want to gatekeep content from people. However, if you ask fish questions or if the members talk about fish, then we will.
Yeah, we're happy to.
But we don't plan like members only fish content because again, I don't want to gatekeep behind money. So that's my excuse for not talking about fish.
Dick around like a lot of the time too.
We end up talking about movies and TV shows and food.
I think people must enjoy it to some degree because they stay. So
it's really no different than like hanging out with each other after like a club meeting. Like you just talk about whatever, and that's what we do. We talk about life. You know, eventually, like, hey, have you ever kept this fish or this fish is cool? Yeah, we'll talk about that. But also
if it comes up
other
in
stuff.
Conversation.
Moose didn't get one. Shocking. You know who I haven't seen in a while is Whip's World.
Oh yeah. No, Whip was here.
He hasn't been here in a while.
Maybe like one, maybe not the last one, but I think
we miss you, Whip. Hope you're doing well.
He was there before that.
Hope we didn't offend you. I don't think he's offendable.
I saw that the UPS workers may go on strike. That sounds pretty typical this time of year.
That is a good time. I'm talking about leverage.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
I'm talking about the TV show.
Uh-huh. Those unions are smart, so.
Members only is where, yeah, you want to talk about fish that have never been bred before and want to know how to do it?
Yeah. You want all the secrets to fish keeping? Come to our member stream. Or don't.
I should talk about all the gray people who aren't here. Yep. All the civilians.
Oh, you simps.
I think he was there last week. I haven't seen him.
Plebeians. I thought he was there either last week or the week before. No, he was not. It hasn't been that long.
It's been a long time.
It has. Jesus.
It's been at least a week.
I hope Whip shows up and is like, I was here and screenshots and has proof.
Chelsea, can we spend the entire member stream quoting Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls? I do like the second one better.
Oh my God. I like both of them, honestly. Come to me, my jungle friends. I said when I was a child and I saw Ace Ventura in the movie theater with my cousin and my grandfather, who you just met. He just met my cousin for the first time at my grandmother's service.
Sure does get hot in these rhinos.
Oh my. We saw the first Ace Ventura, and I just remember going, one day I will get down on my knees in my house and put my arms out and say, come to me, my jungle friends, and have penguins run out of my freaking freezer.
But that's not When Nature Calls.
Yes, it is.
That's the first one.
First one is When Nature Calls.
Oh, what's the second one?
I don't know.
No, the first one is just Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I didn't know. I didn't know they both didn't have names. Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever. The first one's way better.
No,
the second one's good.
Better.
Second one was good. I still prefer the first one because I love the dolphin. I love Courtney Cox in it. Saddlebags.
Why don't you cry about it? Saddlebags. Maybe we'll have to watch those. I think they're on
Do you
Netflix.
talk to him on the phone? I love that
Excuse
rant.
me. Your balls are showing.
I can't.
Bumblebee of tuna.
Okay, we are both.
Chicago.
Oh my god.
This could go on forever. Let's just save
my
it.
God.
Last week we spent that entire hour and a half talking about
It was
fish.
so crazy.
Hey, we made it 49 minutes. Actually, we started early.
When we
made
have
it,
topics,
50 minutes.
we generally do better. But
Everyone loves the slinky. Yeah, the first one was Pet Detective. Yeah.
coming through, got a package, people.
Kind of my current shed experience. I'm very curious as to what your shed looks like right now.
Oh, have I not shown you the videos?
No.
Yes,
No.
false.
Like a year ago.
I would assume, Danny, I don't think you could have got much more in there, right? I mean, let's be honest. Have you been on Palm Street recently? What have you been doing?
Shawshank Redemption.
She has it I told her it was so insanely efficiently set up in there, but it is packed to the gills full of very cute little animals. Shawshank?
It's the Monopoly guy.
Einhorn is a man.
Do not pass
Finkel
go.
is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Do not collect $200.
Excuse me, may I ask you a question? I used to do that when I was a kid. My mom was like, I don't know whether to be mad at you or laugh. Like, stop it. Because I do it in front of people. Excuse me, may I ask you a question?
Whip finally got membership back and was so offended that he heard what he heard in the membership.
Now he doesn't want anything to do with us. God, that's always
The Wachachus are biters.
Okay, that's funny. That's so funny. Who said that?
He's not a virgin. They can tell.
Oh my god. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
This is the third year in a row. It is a Christmas movie. So is Gremlins. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. I think that all the time. Oh, it is a good one, man. He is a funny guy.
Yeah. Thanks for the free parking.
Oh, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you.
Johnny says, to breed Ember Tetras, do they breed best in hard water or soft water? So
I've never kept Ember Tetras.
to answer your question, you'd want to look at where they come from, and it's definitely soft water. That's the best way to do it. If you're ever curious if they need hard or soft water, just look up where they come from, and that'll tell you exactly what kind of water you need. Just a little friendly advice there. But yeah, definitely soft water, egg scatterers,
Zen, no, she will not get guppies or a betta. If she wanted wild bettas, but if she wanted a tank of her own, it would have to be.
If she wants guppies and rainbow gravel with a submariner,
no, I'll
that's,
tell her
that's what she'll
that
get.
all her fish will die if she gets that. No, it's awful. Although she did have quite the time this morning because these new Nicaraguans, everybody is just so out in that tank and visible. She was like trying to grab them and stuff, and they just don't move. Oh my god, they're the best fish for babies. If you have a baby, get a cichlid. They go hand in hand.
Oh, I used to say that all the time.
Me too.
Holy Testicle Tuesday.
And why is everything in that movie?
Yep, the treasure chest with the bubble,
Oh
the
my
scuba
God,
diver with the bubble,
no,
the sunken ship.
No.
Whatever she wants, she will get.
Why do you say that? No. Not up in here. Not up in here.
Not up in here.
Yeah. Can't handle it. I can't look
Quantum
at that.
Bowls. Collect the whole set. Helping me finalize the published book name might be a solid non-related topic for the greens and blues meeting.
There you go.
Boy, I'm the worst at naming things.
I'm not terrible at it.
What was it? Mountaintop Puffer Keeper's Book of Pufferfish?
Keeping?
I forgot what he said.
Keeping? Puff, puff, pass the information. That's what it should be called. Hey,
Not
pipe
gonna
down.
lie, my youngest first tank had an opening clamshell with a mermaid. See,
Oh,
yeah,
my
the clamshell.
God, the clamshell. Braxton, piss
I'll
off.
see if Corey will send us like 5 air pumps, and she can have one of each.
Corey, don't send us any air. Well, maybe send us some air pumps. I'm just kidding. No, no, just no. No, 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 no.
Haven't seen this topic yet. Oh, that's a good. How about these fish and their doppelganger variants? For example, pea puffer and its counterfeit variants, or the ultimate angel and its doppelgangers.
I mean, there are a lot of fish that
I
have
wonder, like, what
stand-ins.
I just read somewhere that every human averages 7 doppelgangers
That's weird.
in the world.
That's very odd. Very odd. Oh my god, I can't. I'm too.
Ooh, I might have to say no to glowfish. That might be the one thing.
No to any of that. Like, if she wants a betta, she can have betta macrostoma.
Mm,
That's what she can have.
There's nothing wrong with a samurai betta.
I
One
do
of my
like. I do
favorites.
like a samurai. I have kept samurai bettas. Yes, that is true. They're very
She's
cool.
a man. My children want me to have a bikini bottom tank.
Oh Lord.
What's that?
SpongeBob
Oh,
SquarePants.
yeah, I have no idea.
SpongeBob SquarePants. She said, I don't care. I have no problem saying no. You should see the face she makes now when I say no to her. Or if we say no to her in general, she stops and like,
You're
yeah, she doesn't cry, but she does the full unhappy face and then just stares at us. And I'm
sometimes
like,
sticks her bottom lip out.
yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm like, oh, well, at least you understand. No. I read somewhere like you're not supposed to tell your child no. I'm like, oh, please. No. That's a hard no. It's going to be a no from me, dog. Like, no.
Curtis, I don't know if we thanked you for the $1 super chat, but thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you, sir.
I just
I
remembered it.
can't remember if I said anything.
Mm-hmm. Disregard that question. Uh-oh.
I'm not I don't push over easily. I feel like I'm not going to do that.
The lip is the worst. It's the funniest for sure.
Yeah, it's funny because she deadpans. She doesn't get upset or cry. She just does the lip and then stares into your soul. She's got this big old
If
eyeballs.
she wants a fish tank, she'll have it however she wants it.
Okay, well, that's fun. I need somebody else to like be on my side.
Ooh, where's the best place to get a betta?
I will say that right now, just so
Wild
you
or
know, yeah,
domesticated?
yeah, that's a good question. Sorry, because I was gonna say
Wild or splendens?
wilds. I feel like Moonlight gets a lot, and the Wet Spot both get a lot of really cool wild bettas in regularly.
My daughter's 16 and still gets the lip.
They know how to work the angles. Yeah.
Let's just take a look.
They
while we're
have
here.
Alba Marginata right now at Moonlight, which I love. I've kept Alba Marginata and I loved them.
Let's see. Splendid Simplex. Herpes Simplex 10.
The pumpkins. Ew, God, why did you go there with it? Jesus.
Hey, if anyone gets that reference.
Ugh.
Beverly Hills Cop? No?
Is that all they have betta-wise? Wow. That's
Mm.
very lacking for them.
Mm.
There's going to be no more.
I knew that would get him. Oh, these are all out of stock. Well, it's not really the time of year for wilds.
Shit.
Just one.
I did keep
What
aliens at one point,
about-
and I thought they're very pretty, but again, it's hard to find like
he has some
well-bred
wilds.
lines of them, you know. He's got Alba Marginata and something else,
Ooh,
and Tuta
And Tuta.
and
and-
Persephone. And the
Man.
Alba Marginata are even a collection point, Malinois.
Make
so
with the pictures. I'd get some of these guys.
he's sold out.
I know. I'm just saying
Yeah,
in general.
Appy Appies are cool. Cosina is cool too, very similar to Appy Appy. Betta Hedra is cool. Betta Embellus is cool. Chinoides is very cool. All of them are cool. I can't be mad at any of those wilds. Nope. This fool. It's all a game to him. Going to breed some princess angels for the granddaughter. I have red cap, glow hybrids. Now I need to get the veil. Oh God. Well, to each their own. That's the great thing. That's why there's a fish for everybody. But I'm sure little kids would appreciate that. Because they're very, like, you know, an angelfish is impressive, especially to like a little kid. They look very different. When I was first getting into aquariums, I had the fluorescent gravel pink, purple, plus pennies and marbles probably poisoned those tanks back then. Yeah, we all threw a bunch of weird shit in the tanks that we used to keep. I had to be that guy on Marketplace. Marketplace gets me sometimes, like I said. Somebody was trying to give away iridescent sharks or sell iridescent sharks, and I had to go on a tirade. It was very polite, though, and people liked it. So I'm like, hopefully it went over well, but I was like, nobody get these, please. Please, nobody get these.
Angelfish are dope in the wild. They should
Yeah.
stay. They should stay in the wild.
They should stay in the wild.
All right, guys. All right, let's
Spread off.
That's enough.
Spread off.
I don't know if I want that on or off. It's really bright in my eyes.
So hopefully everybody saw Corey's latest video. I am really jealous of that pike experience. I want to roll around in pikes. I think that's my dream. So thanks a lot for rubbing my face in it because that was pretty sweet. Pretty cool. And it's a good video. And speaking of Ace Ventura, that ride you were on, hey, chitty chitty bang bang, like all over the place. Steering wheel. I was watching the steering wheel. I'm like, oh my god, that guy. How are they gonna get over any of this? Look pretty crazy. And the festivums.
Where is it?
Festivums are another underkept fish. Why do people not keep festivums? The hell, bro? Oh, you finding the pikes? So cool.
Work over there. Oh, that's so much easier.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Yep. Gonna get copyrighted, but whatever. If you guys haven't seen this video,
but look at the pikes.
Look at the parks.
God, I love pikes. I'd keep a pike of any size because they're all cool. And they're fearless. The thing is we've kept many wild pikes before. Well, I've kept many wild ones, and because of me, I believe now he has. And he's kept wild. You did. You kept a pair of wilds, right?
Reds.
So pikes are just fearless creatures. Like, they're not scared. They have their little hides, and they like to be in them, but they're fearless.
He keeps talking about, like, the parents, poking their heads out, and I never saw him. And then the one time it pops
huge.
out, I'm like, holy cow, that is a huge
These are
pike.
babies. That's why they're all together like this. Although I've seen videos of pikes. I know that Oliver Lucanis has put out videos of pikes that even as adults are staying in loose, like,
shoals.
Aggregates. Yeah, they're like together but not together. They live near each other and kind of in harmony with one another, but they have their own space. It's very interesting because we just think pikes are such killers and so awful, and I just don't buy it.
Yeah, this is so awesome.
Yeah, duh. Whoever didn't know, Sadie's middle name is Aquarium Co-op. This was discussed long ago. Trademark. TM.
That's how we got the free air pump.
Copyright. Yeah. Worth it. Totally worth it.
I want the adult to poke its head out.
I know that it was quite impressive the first time I noticed one of the adults, and I was like, yeah, those are pike-sized pikes. They're real pikes. The color, we see these bigger pikes in the stores, and they're just washed, and they look terrible, and they are scared because, it's not the situation they should be in. Look how gorgeous these pikes are.
There it is.
Yep. Look at the size.
Left. Pokes its head out for a second.
Look at the size of it. I love it. God, I love pikes.
See if it pokes its head out again.
It's got me all excited. I was just like, I'm sold.
Right here.
Whoop, bloop, bloop. Big old face.
Maybe I didn't go back far enough.
Did you not? Or it hasn't come yet? Maybe you didn't go. Oh, nope, there it is. Look how pretty. They look like lugubrious. There's a bigger one lurking I wonder in the back what type. Somewhere. Corey, do you know what type of pikes those are? I didn't even look it up or try to because I didn't see the adult, and it's harder to find described like pictures of the juveniles for whatever
I just couldn't
reason.
imagine sitting in some random stream in the middle of Brazil somewhere and like seeing this. That's
Friggin'
so
pikes.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I can't get over it. Yeah, the Sadie co-op Steenfott Aquarium co-op Steenfott really rolls right off the tongue. Very fluid. All fish love aquarium co-op food. It's good food. I've always said this about food. Like, the proof is in the pudding. You can put all the research, development, money into a food, and if fish don't like it, they don't like it. But I've never had a fish turn up their nose. I have even bigger fish with the small fish feed.
That's the funniest part about these videos. Corey says, every internet nerd is identifying fish and arguing which fish is each. Yeah, there it is right there. See that adult? That's gigantic.
Yeah.
That's the one that's the first time I saw the parent.
So I feel now I'm going to start.
Now you're going to be an internet nerd and say what it is.
I don't even care. I don't even care. It's because I'm curious, just because one of the adults looks like lugubrious, but I can't tell. Like I only see its face.
I got the comment on our Beta Sonorum video. Those aren't Beta Sonorum.
Sonorum.
I think they're this, but I don't really know. Well, if you don't know, then how can you say they're not something?
Okay, thanks for your input. Appreciate it.
Is that MTV 1995? Matthew Vargas, what's up, buddy? Hello, I hope everyone enjoys their family time this week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the food. Thank you, Matthew. You too, my friend.
We are doing an atypical meal, and I'm very happy about it.
By the way, Jordan's the GOAT. Just saying.
It's true.
Does that middle name mean her college education is sponsored? No, I would never subject her to college.
No. Not unless you want to be a doctor, but if you do, don't. Don't. That's what every doctor I ever worked with told me.
She's going to be a lawyer. That way she can get me out of jail.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to murder all her boyfriends.
Oh my, Jesus Christ.
What do you think I'm going to do?
I didn't know, and now I guess I do. I've been hearing about Corey's secreting chemicals harmful to other fish when stressed.
That's like...
I don't have any proof of that.
Never in my life.
Yeah.
People always like to use that as a crutch. Like... Especially,
I don't get it.
Especially shippers, when they put like 8 in a bag and they show up dead. Oh, they poisoned each. No, they did not poison each other. That's
fish in a bag.
I've never seen it happen.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I
take it back.
Yeah, no turkey. I don't like turkey. I mean, okay, I'll take a leftover turkey sandwich, I'm sure I could steal from any one of family and friends around here, but I don't Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I make all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't care. I just don't care.
Turkey is the worst, but the real question is, how many more Brazil videos are there going to be?
Oh, yeah. Follow up?
Because I guarantee it's not enough. And when's the next trip? Sign me up. Although I seem to have lost my passport in the move.
It's not lost.
Then where is it?
I don't know. It's somewhere.
Oh, it's not lost.
Where I love how it's like my responsibility.
I don't know.
It's not my passport.
Dan's fish has Beta Siam what?
Siam mortalis? Is that what we're talking about? Where? What?
Someone actually bought fish from Dan with my link the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That was surprising.
I remember hearing that tale.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta be over here somewhere. Which one of these is Dan?
I don't want to go down that road.
There we go.
Okay, so Corey, if you're still paying attention, did those fry survive from the scratch Tetra? I want to know.
Air breathers. Oh, isn't that like the alien beta?
No, it's Siam mortalis.
It looks like the alien beta.
Yeah, they do look similar, but it's not the same thing. It's a wild type.
That's a ridiculous photo.
It's like Mahachais, so Mahachiensis.
Mahachai. Mitchell Broom, what's going on, buddy? Okay, Corey's for sure do have a toxin they can release. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying they don't.
I've never experienced it. But
if I said that, I apologize. They definitely do and can release a toxin. I'm just saying it's used as a crutch in so many ways as an excuse on why people's fish or Corys died.
I just want canned jelly cranberry sauce. Amen. That stuff. So that's the only part. But I could buy that anytime.
Should have read the rest of his comment. Let me just read the whole thing. Corys for sure do have a toxin they can release. Look up Dr. Eric Thomas research on it. Now, I will say it's used as an excuse. Way too much, but it is possible in very confined spaces. Yep.
Scratch Tetra Fry doing well. Of course they are. When can I buy some?
Backed up by the expert, Mitchell Broom. You know what's good on Thanksgiving? Never Chinese food.
I love Chinese food. We're having pizza. Homemade pizza. My sister and my brother-in-law have a pizza oven. So
it's very pretty. I mean, that's...
Yeah, they're really pretty.
I say ridiculous in a good way.
Yeah.
And that's only... To me, when I look at that and see that that's a $20 fish, that looks like a $60 fish.
I would take that 10 times out of 10 over any Splendens. Just saying. Way too many people use it to go. Yep.
Mitchell says way too many people use it as the go-to issue when they don't want to admit that it's their own fault.
It is a good crutch then, isn't it?
And I think what we need to work on as a hobby is admitting it's okay if you've made a mistake. It's okay if it's your fault. You know what I mean? Because we were at the fish store the other day. I don't know why I keep going to that one. And a guy walked in with his daughters, and he's like, I need to get some guppies because ours just died. And he's like, the water parameters are fine. Everything is okay. They just died. And then the salesman was like, well, how long has your tank been set up? Oh, a week. Okay, well, then your parameters are not fine. They obviously died from ammonia. Like
your parameters are getting to be fine.
it's
like,
okay
it's
if you made a
there.
mistake. Like I would say probably like 9 out of 10 people that buy fish have no idea what the nitrogen cycle is.
I think the mistake was that he
If not
walked out
higher.
of there with more fish, because really he should have waited until his parameters were actually fine.
Mhm.
But
that is the tough part is
Yeah.
people don't want to listen to the
no,
education part of
they
it.
don't. You can't stop somebody. I mean, you can, but you have to be. It's rare that you're able to do that with no repercussions.
Mike, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Thanksgiving pizza fund.
Oh,
My
thank
youngest is
you.
a huge downer on Thanksgiving food.
Well, we
Me
have that in
too.
common. So
Like, give me the mashed potatoes and the dinner rolls, but don't give me the turkey or
So-
that canned slop.
I love that stuff.
Oh,
We had New York steaks last year. It was good.
did we?
Yeah.
Now they're like 10 times the prices last year.
Yeah. It is what it is.
JPJE Jeffries 2368 says, I love these handles. Hey, Jeff, hey, I sent you an email. So look for an email.
Turkey tail. Oh no, see, I'm good.
What about this one? Is the candy beta unimaculata species a valid species? Can't find anything about them.
Candy beta. Oh, the unimaculata. Yes, they are a valid species. Beta
Not a
unimaculata.
Splendens hybrid.
No, it's actually they're similar in size to like a macrostoma. They're quite large. Really cool. They're real though. It's valid. Hello again. Still no.
Nope, not time yet, buddy.
Still no. I'm going to be in no mood for Thanksgiving and family. I have surgery. Oh no. I hope it's not a hard surgery and I hope you feel better quickly. Yeah, that's no fun. Although for me, because I'm such a curmudgeon, I'd be like, yes, I don't have to see anybody. You just sit at home and watch weird stuff on TV.
My Oreo pudding pie is a favorite in my family. I can't show up without it. So easy to make too. There you go.
I love pumpkin pie.
Donia Belly Dance.
Is it Donia or Donia? Donia? I hate mispronouncing people's names.
I don't even care.
Wow.
I mean, obviously, if I know, I'll pronounce it correctly.
I am
Unless there's a
frying
funny
a
alternative.
turkey this year. The best way to do it. My wife and I will be the only ones eating turkey since my oldest is vegetarian again.
Again.
Back
It's
off the
always-
sauce, huh?
It's always back and forth.
Hand
Falling off the
surgery.
wagon.
Oh, that
back
sucks.
on the wagon.
Hands are important. Well, I hope they do a really good job and it's very minimum with pain and healing time. Fried turkeys are good. I've had turkey every way. They're good. They're okay, but I don't care. Like I'd rather have many other things. My Beta Unimaculata cracked me up. The female of my breeding pair will jump and bite my finger. Yeah, my experience with betas like that, with that body shape, that's kind of how they are. That's how my macrostoma were. They were just very animated and quite strong. They're very powerful. But see, yeah, legit. Beta Unimaculata.
Either is fine.
Of what?
How did you say it?
What? Donia?
I mean, that sounds right.
Or
Donia.
Danya, like Tanya. I don't know.
Donia, Tanya. Oh, yeah, that's who knows? I don't know.
I am so weird about that.
I want
have
to do a
say it right.
turducken next year.
Turducken? Ugh. Oh no.
Turkey, duck, and a chicken.
Oh, I can't handle it.
All in one.
It's so.
Put it all in a grinder and
It
fry up
scares
some
me.
patties.
I want a steak. Can I just have a steak? Steak. Candy betta, not a color form of a regular Splendens betta. Oh, candy. Yeah, I don't even know what the candy part means. Is that what Mitchell's?
The big mouth of brooding
correcting?
bettas are the bestest bettas.
Absolutely, 100%. Their personality is like unrivaled, and their body. They don't look like bettas. My macrostoma were some of my favorite fish I've ever kept, just for their personality. Let's take their gorgeous, beautiful selves out of it. Like their personality is amazing.
I said Joe Montaigne. Joe Montaigne.
What is happening back here? This dog is losing his mind, and I'm reaping all the benefits. Steak always sounds good to me, though. It's just the kind of steak I want is always ridiculously expensive.
Speaking of Aquarium Co-op, don't forget, folks, spend $124.99 to get a free T-shirt.
Boo, boo, boo.
Free. You get a roided out,
Get a
easy green.
Get a beanie, y'all. Those beanies are great. I wore it the other day. It was fantastic.
The beanies are nice. Where is
beanies
mine?
are good stuff.
I was gonna wear the beanies.
Now I realize
today,
we have like
forgot.
all the ideations because we have the old one too. And
I also have the red one.
Yeah, we've got.
No, the red one's not.
No, the red one is yours.
Yeah. I forgot.
No, we have the old one that's just like it's just sewn or whatever. It's stitched, and then the two newer ones that have the actual like. What in the actual hell is going on back there?
Oh, somebody's hungry.
Yeah, me and Braxton. I miss my female betta that would always try to cuddle with my hand during tank maintenance. Bettas, any type of betta. I mean, you can get a Splendens that's great too. I just can't. I don't trust 99% of lions to be strong enough to survive.
Spend a paycheck and get a T-shirt. I would say if your paychecks are $125, you might want to start looking for a new job there, Skip. You should be able to find something that pays a little more than $125.
I could spend $125 at Aquarium Co-op. Let me tell you how quick that could go.
And I hope you're doing well, Skipper. Good to see you.
Skippity doo dah.
Ken Cox says my T-shirt is on the way.
Boo, boo, boo. We've been wearing ours. That blue is a very good blue.
Wait.
Do you have it on?
Oh, I don't have the blue one, but I have the other new one on.
Oh, I really like. That's my favorite. I love this one. This has got to be my favorite. Like, I think it's my favorite ever. Like, I really like it a lot. The colors pop.
You can also spend a paycheck and not get a T-shirt. There you go.
That's funny. That's true. True statement. True life.
You know, someone when I was an affiliate for the co-op did spend a paycheck. Got like a $1,200 order. That was pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I was glad to see that.
Talking about betta species candy. Oh, it's a Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Cool. I'm going to look that up. Check that out.
I want the hat that Bob is wearing right now. Not the actual hat, my very own. I don't even think you can get this one. There's also the green one.
Oh my God.
Merch. I'm pretty sure the green and blues have been gone forever. Yeah. For years.
No hat. Gone.
Oh, where's my Murphy hat? I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't know.
I probably left that in Washington on accident. Oh, and my green one. I haven't seen the green one in a while either. Where's my green one? Somewhere there's like a tote with hats in it around here. Have y'all hit the like? Feel free to do it right now. I got a male betta. I'm Ellis at an auction. Wait, I got a male betta.
Embellis.
At an auction about 6 months ago. It was in a 10-gallon with a couple bristlenose. It was doing great, then completely disappeared. I checked behind the rack, but
Well, the bristlenose got it
they might
after
have.
it died.
They might have.
That's, I assume, what would happen because that's generally what happens with pluckos.
I've been eBaying the stuff you left in Washington. Well, good. At least it's getting someone's getting use out of it.
Probably didn't get very much. Joke's on you.
There's like, there's still probably 40 to 60 aquariums
Yeah, there's a lot of shit there. That's a lot.
There's so much stuff still there.
Don't sell our kitchen appliances, please.
Yeah, we need our air fryers.
I would like my air fryers. Thank you. Keep those off eBay.
Your license is still there. We had to have it shipped today.
Yeah. I lost my wallet and then had to the absolute cluster F that it's been trying to get a new driver's license, because if I don't produce my actual physical valid driver's license from Washington, I have to do the whole test, like the whole thing. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. That's not happening. I don't know what goes on the roads anymore. I do what I need to do to survive. Okay. That's how it goes.
You could probably eBay the red co-op hat, because I think there's only 2 of those
Would
ever
you like
made.
us to sign them first? Maybe you need to ship them to us first so we can sign these items, because then they'd be worth a ton. So
I'm gonna do a pimp my fish room of your old room. It'll be the biggest burn.
throw some D's on it.
Hey, it's been repainted, so it actually looks nice in there now.
Oh yeah. Did you just go over the duckweed?
Yep, it's painted right over the duckweed.
Shit.
Why not?
Oh my
It's not
god.
like the duckweeds ever
Those
coming off.
walls were papered in duckweed. Like Corey saw it. There was literally duckweed everywhere on the walls. And we couldn't even get it off. Like, I will say right now, I think there's one tank that has the rice fish and it's got all kind of floating plants and there's some duckweed in there. But other than that, the other tanks have none. I keep a sharp eye on that. I'm not dealing with that shit ever again. No more. Not up in here for the second time.
I had a male bristlenose kill my betta rubra. The rubra were stealing eggs or fry. Well, that'll happen.
That's what I'm saying, though. And then once a fish is dead and you have, it's nighttime and it happens, or a time when you're not looking at the tank, that bristlenose or plucko in general will eat them real quick. So they gone. Unfortunate. I prefer the wild bettas and gouramis over tank strains. Though some of the plakat bettas are tempting. Yeah, so I agree with the plakat thing. I do like plakats. And I love wild gourami. Like, wild honey gourami are some of my favorite fish. I think they're so cool.
I do love the tank strain or like the red honey gouramis. I'm trying to find them.
Oh, you like the red ones?
He doesn't have one on his website anymore.
So I like the wilds. The wilds are my absolute favorite. But the reds are cool.
Gourami.
Duckweed is the devil. Turbo start cycles your tank fast. Excuse me?
Maybe. Still test it. Even if you use products like Quick Start, bacteria in a bottle, most of it, I think there's only like 3 companies that actually have real bacteria in the bottle. Most of the other ones are like saltwater strains.
A lot of it dies too because it's improperly
not saltwater
handled.
strains, but they use terrestrial strains of beneficial bacteria.
Yeah, it's not all what it's
so
cracked
be
up
careful
to be.
what you buy.
Nothing is gonna beat cycling a tank. I mean, either using equipment
Nothing beats patience.
That's where I was getting, and he didn't have the patience to let me get there.
I did not.
So he just spoke and said, "But yes, that is what it is."
Yeah, you took him off the website. Interesting. Snails will disappear any dead fish overnight. Yep.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh, hey Barbara, I'm sorry. I saw you earlier. Saw you say hi earlier, and I totally
Barb
forgot to say
Jackson tanks.
Totes forgot. Yeah, they will.
BJT.
If you have enough snails in your tank, you'd be surprised how quickly a dead body can disappear. Oh my God, what did that guy at the gas station ask us about pufferfish? Do you remember that guy at the gas station who was like,
oh yeah,
he was wearing a co-op sweatshirt.
I was wearing a co-op. Okay, this is crazy.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
And we're like,
so
we're like in Crackville, USA.
Yeah.
And we're pumping gas. I'm outside. This guy walks up and he's just staring at me. And this guy
he looked kind of normal.
He looks like he just crawled out of an alleyway. To be honest,
kind of normal-ish, but like.
And he's just staring at me like angrily, and I'm like, "Ooh, it's go time. I'm gonna bust this guy right in the chops. He clearly has a problem." And then he walks up and he's like, "Is that one of them poisonous puffer fish? Aren't they poisonous?" And obviously it's not. It's a Mabu puffer, but I'm not gonna like entertain this guy. I'm like, I just said yes because I figured that would be the easiest way to get him to go away.
You eat fugu.
And he's like, "Do you think it would kill someone if I injected him with it?"
How do you have to do it to kill him?
Yeah.
Like, what do you have to do? Do you have to like eat it or something?
And I don't think he said someone. I think he actually said my wife. Do you think it would kill my wife if I injected her with some of the poison? I'm fairly confident he said wife.
Oh my God, it was just a strange thing.
And I'm like, no, that's not how poison works. That would be venom technically, but. And he's like, and then he just stood there and he went, for like a good 20 seconds, like just silent, awkward.
He was very awkward and quiet.
And then he just said, okay, I'll think about it. And then walked away. I'm just like, wow, this guy's trying to kill someone with puffer venom.
Good luck with that, buddy. Like, good luck with that. So, you know what, Garage Gills? Here's my...
Pigs will dispose of bones and all.
Here's my 2 cents. Well, everybody knows that. We've all seen
Snatch. Deadwood.
There's a million different things you could say. Okay. The Quick Reat Medium Arena Sand. I've never used that, but here I know people hate on Play Sand. I bought the it's not the Quick Reat, but the Sacrete. I don't know how you say it. The Play Sand, and it was so much better than the other Quick Reat shit that I bought that is still leaching stuff into the water like weeks later. So, I mean, take it how you will.
All our tanks right now have algae blooms.
I actually put a UV light on one of them today, so I'm hoping that I can move it down the line.
From where?
Matt. It's got that skimmer with like the UV.
Okay, no, as long as it's not one of the Eheim ones.
No, no, it's not one of those. I've not opened any of that.
Tom says I just picked up a pair of Apistolineata yesterday.
The lineata, those are cool.
And if you don't know what those are, I pulled them up for you.
I want to master the awkward silence. It always throws me off. Yeah.
Very cool mohawks on these
Own the
guys.
silence.
Not a lot of color, but you get a lot of flash.
I feel like he's like, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Karen a Filippelli Abbondanza.
He's obviously never watched Dateline. How would you accidentally get a puffer? Yeah, and he was asking me how he could get some of it too. Definitely miss lapis luster sand. Yeah, it's a shame that's not around anymore.
There is, the sand that I used to get, I don't even remember. I know it was secrete, but I don't remember what type, and it was great, and now I can't find it anymore. I just think that they run out of certain stuff because they use it all. They got to go to different areas, and the sand just isn't as high quality.
I love honey crummies,
Me
but
too.
they're the only fish I've ever had that don't live more than 6
Really?
months.
I have had very good luck with honey gourami. I've kept quite a few, but I feel like the wilds that come from the wild do the best. They're very, I don't know what it is, but they're very hardy. Yeah, it was a very strange interaction.
Kevin says, do you worm your fish routinely? Nope.
Mm-mm.
I used to do that with my puffers because you're feeding them stuff that could have worms. But it was, maybe like once a year. But as far as other fish, no, I never do.
I am somebody who is very, like, lackadaisical to. Well, that's not the right word.
That's definitely not the right word.
Thank you. I do not medicate unless I have to. You can cause a lot more problems by just. If you have a clear issue going on or you have a contamination,
no prophylactic treatments.
I just don't see the need to like waste the money.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Prophylactically treating it.
Yeah, well, it's a preemptive strike is what a lot of people do, which if you're importing from certain areas or you see them look terrible, there are reasons to medicate upon getting a fish. I'm not saying that there's not. However, until I see an obvious reason, I don't medicate. I quarantine, but I don't medicate.
I like to point out that TK Tropical says test works fine, fluval product, talking about the beneficial bacteria in a bottle. Not necessarily. You could have that stuff work 10 times out of 10, and then the 11th time you buy it, it doesn't work because it sat in the back of a trailer in 120 degree heat for a week, sitting in Arizona, and it kills off all the bacteria. Like there's no reason. There's just no reason not to test. Yeah. And that's all I'm trying to say. Even if you use beneficial bacteria, still test your water.
Well, I don't trust any product to work all the time, really, because there's human error involved, and like there's going to be something at some point. If you use enough of something, it's going to be off once or twice.
Plus the whole it's dormant till you put it in your aquarium. Like okay, but when my power goes out for 20 hours, all the beneficial bacteria dies, but somehow it's in this little bottle for months at a time.
Questionable.
I think I'm still going to test. Is Moonlight Aquatics in Florida? It is in Washington, about maybe 30 minutes north of Seattle.
Mill Creek.
60 days to a seasoned tank. Yes, seasoned is definitely more important.
Seasoned is...
Or not more important, but a better way.
And depending on what you're keeping, you want that.
Like you wouldn't set up a tank, put in beneficial bacteria, and then throw shrimp in the next day.
No.
Your shrimp are going to die.
Yeah.
But if you throw them in a seasoned tank, they'll do just fine.
What we do and what I've done for a long time, and I'm sure did too, I always used to keep like 2 to 3 sponge filters in every tank just going all the time because I knew how I was, and I knew inevitably I was going to bring home a new tank and I want to do something right now. So I would have seasoned filters. I do it with hang-on backs too, not as much as with sponges, but I still would have extra. That's why I always had way too much filtration on my tanks, because I was just waiting for the inevitability of me adding another tank that I wanted to get started. And I never had one issue. Like if you have a seasoned filter, you're fine.
Desktop says, I never test my tanks. I'm more watching for the fish and stress. Yeah, if you have a seasoned tank, like why would you test it unless something goes wrong? But specifically starting a new tank, I think you should always test, regardless of, even if you throw a sponge filter from another tank in there.
You don't know what's really going on, Shit
just,
happens.
I mean, how much are test kits? Like $10? Like, who cares?
$10 to $20, $30, depending on what you get. Like,
I saw them here somewhere. Yeah. You get 200 test strips for $25. Then you cut them down the middle, so you get 400 for $25. I mean, that's gonna last. That's gonna expire before you use them all.
I do it with hang-on backs too. Never, no, I've never had one issue from it. But then again, I played musical tanks where I would then take half the plants out of a tank, put a bunch of gravel from whatever I had. So it was like basically just putting a bunch of beneficial bacteria into a new tank with end up doing 100% water change when I'd set up a new tank. And I'd even take water out of my other tanks if I was doing a water change, just siphon it right in, call it a day, throw some fish in. But I also waited until I knew what I was doing to do that. I would never tell somebody who was getting into the hobby, hey, this is how you should do it. You kind of got to learn and feel it out.
Yeah, see right here. Lisa the Wolf. My 9-year-old's princess-themed tank has taken forever to season up. It's all fake plants and decor. I've used old seasoned sponge filter, Fritz bacteria. None of it worked. Finally, just threw in some real plants.
Plants can make a big difference.
So even like the Fritz, I've done the Fritz bacteria stuff too, and it's not worked for me.
I did. What was it, Uncle Tim's or whatever that was? The
Uncle Tim,
Dr. Tim.
Dr. Tim.
I don't know.
I like Uncle Tim better though.
I know. I used it one time just to see.
Tim, the tool man Taylor.
I was very curious if it worked or not. It sped it up. It didn't do exactly what it said, but it definitely
beneficial.
It definitely sped it up.
In your guys' opinions, do you think I could maintain a Caridina tank on water out of my dehumidifier? I think you can keep Caridina on many. So we had very hard water.
Yeah.
And so did Danny. And we both had huge schools of Caridina shrimp. Just massive amounts of them. So I don't buy the whole soft water thing. Obviously, you just don't want to take it from soft and throw it. I bought 20 of them wholesale. And like 3 survived, and then the babies that started coming out were just used to the water, and they just went crazy.
We've got a data nerd video coming out on bacteria tests we are running. There you go. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. I'm interested to see.
And like I said, last time I looked into it, like the Tetra Safe Start, they use terrestrial beneficial bacteria, which obviously dies as soon as it's in water. Yeah, and a lot of it's because they're way cheaper. It's way cheaper to harvest. It's way cheaper to make. So, I mean,
skimping or trying to cut corners really does you no favors in the long run.
If I remember correctly, I could be wrong, and people will let me know if I am. There's only 2 species of aquatic beneficial bacteria, and of those 2 species, there's only 3 companies that use it. So, Danny says, yeah, I had way. Oh, Danny, hey, still here. Yeah, I had way better luck with those than Neos. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Even I had better luck with Caridina than Neocaridina.
Probably 20 years ago, they might have been. I feel like a lot of this stuff comes from like things from 20 years ago. Now they've been bred in so many different types of water. I don't know that it's. I mean, if you're pulling them out of the wild, you're probably gonna have problems. But again, if you're getting captive bred Caridina from local sources, you're gonna be fine.
Fritz Turbo Start and Dr. Tim's both worked very well for me. Sped up. Yeah, like I said, when I used the Dr. Tim's, Uncle Tim's, it sped up the process. It turned a few weeks into like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Not bad.
And on that note, see ya.
Peace out.
Just kidding. But it is time for us to go. We got the member stream coming up in about 12 minutes. So to the 16 new members, if you're still here, come hang out. We got to take the dogs out, feed them, get a little, maybe refresh our beverages, and then we'll be right back. To everyone who showed up today, thank you. For everyone who's going to rewatch this later this week, thank you as well.
Tanks.
And your window for buying fish this year is getting very small. So go buy fish, use our discount codes.
Buy some of the fish we talked about today. You will not be sorry.
Yeah, no matter where you get them from.
You will not be sorry.
Just buy fish with or without our code. We don't care. Just buy new fish. Tell us about it. However, I do like to hear about people that use our discount code. So If you do use our affiliates, please let us know. Tell us what you got. We like to hear it.
Please don't bite iridescent sharks.
It makes us feel all
Thank you.
warm and fuzzy inside. Like, you know, plus you get a discount, so why wouldn't you? And here
Jeffrey.
comes Jeff. So
Again.
26 new members who
Good
got here.
Lord, Jeff. Thank you.
I guess I gotta
know
come
that
back
was-
now.
Thank you, everybody who.
Warren, I don't even know how to pronounce
My
that.
name's not Warren.
Jake Black, Nurture, and these aren't even their actual YouTube
Yoika?
names.
Yeah, these are handles.
The Great Ocean Disaster Aquariums. I like that one.
Cutie McGraw. That sounds like an old saloon. I like it.
Go play in the member stream. Born to Fight. Very nice.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, and Jeff Kane, 33 months.
Thank you,
That
Jeff.
is quite some time, my friend. Thank you for that. No luck for me.
Ross?
Well, maybe
You're
because
a
you
gray
came
now?
in. What is it? Ross.
You're a
I
gray?
didn't even notice that.
I'm offended.
Jesus criminy.
I think you have to. I think there's like a buffer period. So I don't know how long your membership has lapsed, but I think you have to wait like 30 days before you can win one.
Oh my God.
Or something stupid like
Yeah,
that.
it's something like that. BS.
All right, for realsies, because I'm dancing in my chair. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Members, come to the member stream. Non-members, Ross.
Ross.
16 pages, front and back.
You were asleep?
Asleep?
Say that to Sadie all the time. Are you asleep?
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Thanks all for
Bye.
coming. Hope you had fun. We did, and we'll see you in 10 minutes or in a week. Could go either way.